Greetings, my friends. So let's say that there was Scott Bassent and Pulte throw out some numbers out there, and we know some other numbers. So let's play a little bit of math. Get ready. Take the pen and paper, and let's go. So Pulte and Scott Bassent said that they will sell and they want to obtain $30 billion from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac IPO or sale. For that $30 billion, they will sell 2.5% up to 5% of the shares. We'll calculate what is the price of the share at the end based on this. So, in order to obtain $30 billion and they sell 5%, that means that they should, the value of the company, so 5% of the let's say that, let me clear. So the company is 100%, 20%, that is in case that they have the 80% warrants, 100%. 20% owned by us, they have 80%. That means they will sell 5% of the whole company, but 5. So instead of, at the end of the sale, instead of 80%, they will have 75%. So if they say sell 5% to obtain $30 billion, that imply for 5%, that imply that value of the company is $600 billion. In case they sell 2.5% to obtain $30 billion, so 2.5%, that implies the value of the company is $1.2 trillion. Okay, so we have that and that. Let me ask you, how many shares do we have? We have 2 billion. They have the warrants 80%. That is like they have 8 billion more. So in total 10 billion shares. I talk for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac combined. In case the market capitalization of the company is $600 billion. $600 billion. And we have 10 billion shares. So you divide 600 billion with 10 billion. And that implies, and that calculates, that price per share is $60 per share. And in case that we have that they sell 2.5%, that means that is 1.2 trillion. So it's 1.2 trillion, and we divide that with number of shares. That implies that price per share is $120 per share. That is what Pulte and Scott Bassent, who knows the market, the guys who understand what is going on, who are selling the warrants, are calculating. They have the price per share for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac $60 to $120. And they're selling the warrants for that. They said it's oversubscribed. If you believe them, I personally, if I see the value of the share is 60, 70, I would know that they are selling it for 70, maybe 120. Right now, I think that they have problems selling. But realistically, they think and they value the company on that price. What I think it will happen, in order for them to get that money, they will have to, they're forced to uplist the company. When they uplist the company, the price will go up. When the price go up, then they will approach to the buyers and sell them for that price. Because it's very hard for them to sell the company and to sell the warrants for $120, $110 because it doesn't matter. So for $100, if the stock value is 8 on the open market, and nobody will buy it, so they have to release it. in order to sell for this. You know, of course, the company has the value, and every reasonable investor will be ready to buy. But that investor have the fiduciary duty toward his stakeholders, so basically to his investors, and they will ask him, okay, you bought the Fannie Mae share for $120 when it was on the market $8. Why did you waste our money? Now it is a big problem for them too. So they need to increase the value of the stock. And how they will do it? The easiest and the best way, and obviously the news don't help anymore. The hearsay don't help anymore. So they need to do the action. So they need to uplist the shares. They need to remove the senior preferred shares from the existence. They need to clear up with the junior preferred shares. Probably they will get at par, like $1 or nothing, but they will remove them from the books. And we know that because for last year nobody mentioned the junior preferred shares because they're irrelevant. They plan to wipe them out. And at least they will leave them on the books and not uplist them. For sure, they're not seeing the day of the, because it costs. Will the company lose like tens of millions of dollars to uplist the security that it is irrelevant? No. Especially senior preferred junior preferred shares, they will just wipe them out. So that is reality. Reality is that Scott Bassent and Pulte and Trump, in order to obtain $30 billion from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they must push the price up to 60 or 120. How they will do it? With uplist. So see you soon on New York Stock Exchange, my fellow warriors.